Welcome to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com, featuring the Waltonville Spartans, Weber Township Trojans, and Woodlawn Cardinals. The Jefferson County Basketball Showcase is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. The Jefferson County Basketball Showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body, Newell Furniture, and the General Store in Woodlawn. Ren Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And by Coach House Garages, Ford Square, King City Chrysler. You can count on us. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank. With the Coach House Garages pregame show, the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase starts now.
Welcome into Sides Gymnasium on the campus of Woodlawn High School. As tonight, it's the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals and the Hamilton County Lady Fox. It's a very pleasant Wednesday evening wherever you may be listening in on WMIX 94.1 FM as well as mywithersradio.com. You are listening to the Coach House Garages pregame show. If you're in need of a garage, protect your car, prized possessions, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. A warm 60-degree day outside gives into a warm gymnasium on the inside. Good high school basketball getting ready to happen before us. I'm Danny Zawinski. Joining me alongside is Chris Hugo, the voice of the Mount Vernon Rams and Lady Rams here on WMIX. And Chris, two teams winding down the regular season. Conference play basically done and over as far as who will win what in their respective conferences. A game here to get kind of oiled up, greased up, ready to go for postseason play.
Well, and you have two teams kind of on the opposite end of the depth spectrum as well. Hamilton County comes in with an army of girls ready to go here tonight, and Coach Clint Weinmiller, also the athletic director, boasts a 19-8 record on the year. This is a team that, Danny, we got to see them back on December the 10th that they fell to Session Waltonville, but since that time, they have really gotten things going, kicked things into high gear. Now come in looking for their 20th win of the year.
And 20th win for Clint Weinmiller's Lady Foxes, a number 2 seed in the El Dorado Regional in Class 2A, and they have the unenviable path, of course, of being in the same regional as Tire Bus and Mount Carmel, notwithstanding. Woodlawn, of course, a 3 seed at Wayne City. We need to pause and take a break here on the Coach House Garages pregame show. When we come back, we'll talk more about this game and, of course, postseason coming up next week for Class 1A and 2A girls basketball. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House Garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon, or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
More basketball action ahead. Presented by Community First Bank.
Coach House Garages is your pregame show sponsor. If you're looking for a garage builder, we'll build a quality garage at a fair price. With a 5-year written warranty and financing available, then a Coach House Garage is for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Both teams warming up in front of us, Woodlawn and Hamilton County. And Chris, a Woodlawn Cardinals team coming with a record of 12-11, a 3 seed at Wayne City next week. Opportunity here, possibly next week, even out of that 3 seed to win a regional championship.
Yeah, exactly. And anytime you start talking regional, it is hard to believe that we are to that point of the year. And as we start talking some of the seedings in the respective classes, you take a look especially at the regional that features Hamco, and that one would be, as I'm sure you just said it, but I probably wasn't listening. Caught me napping on that one.
I did?
Yeah, you actually did. I'm not going to lie, I really have no idea what you even said.
Really?
I just started something about 3 seed. Were you talking Woodlawn or Hamco?
I was talking Woodlawn.
Oh, yeah, they go in that Wayne City Regional. That one's going to be pretty exciting, especially on Monday when it starts out. You don't even have to look at a paper for that one. You have Galatia and Weber Township to start. That's the 4 and 5 respectively at 6 o'clock on a Monday night. We'll, of course, be there for both games. Then you have number 3, Woodlawn, and that's the one I did forget, number 6, Edwards County. And so that should be a good one as well. And 2 good games for us on Monday night. The winners, as long as they win those, will advance to Wednesday night, a doubleheader with the 1 and 2 seed. Weber, Crystal Rock sets up to be pretty interesting, but Wayne City, Woodlawn, if both teams able to win, of course, sets up to be even more interesting. A lot of storylines throughout the year. Wayne City has won both against Woodlawn the 2 times that they played already. So hard to beat a good team 3 times in a year. So that's why that storyline just gets ever so interesting.
Hard to beat a team 3 times in 1 year. Woodlawn and Hamilton County are going to try to beat each other once here tonight. We need to take a break. When we come back, we'll have more here on the Coach House Garage's pregame show here on the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
February brings sweet savings for you and your home at Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn. Get an extra 10 to 15% off all La-Z-Boy recliners, Flexsteel sofas, Paula Deen collection, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, bedrooms, dining rooms, plus more. And Cupid is rocking the General Store with $5 off all tart burners plus a free tart. 25% off all Valentine decor, 20% off all Willow Tree Angels, signs, stitcheries, and more. Newell's, where gift bagging and delivery are always free.
Change is good. Change is also easy with People's National Bank Switch Kit. Simply follow a few easy steps to discover what banking with a true community-focused bank is like. Hi, this is Star Reed with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. Stop by and let me show you how easy it is to start banking with People's National Bank. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at 94sports. Now back to the showcase on WMIX.
Welcome back to Side Gymnasium at Woodlawn High School. Dennis Winsky, Chris Hugo alongside on the Coach House Garage's pregame show. If you're in need of a garage, protect your car, prized possessions, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. We remind you to follow us on Twitter at 94sports and on our Facebook page, WMIX Sports. Lots of free information and things on both sites as well. Chris, the Lady Foxes at 19-8 come in this game as the number 2 seed in the El Dorado Regional. Have the invisible task of having Mount Carmel there, but at 19-8 start to the season so far, playing very well under Clint Weinmiller.
Well, and you know, obviously your focus shifts to Tyra Bus and the Mount Carmel Lady Aces, but you have some games you have to get past along the way, and they will play the winner of Fairfield and Harrisburg on Wednesday night, the 8th at 8:10 p.m. An enviable task there as well. Fairfield, a pretty historic girls basketball program, a long tradition there in Wayne County. You assume that Steve's play out, and they do play McLeansboro. McLeansboro able to get past Fairfield. You're looking at Mount Carmel, assuming that Steve's play out. How do you defend against Tyra Bus? Leading rebounder, leading scorer, going to have 2,000 points on her career before her sophomore season is even finalized. Teams have tried to go triangle in 2. Teams have tried to go diamond in 1, box in 1. You know, zone man doesn't matter. It's tough to defend Tyra Bus. So you kind of, with that type of player, you don't want to get caught looking too far ahead if you're the Lady Foxes. But you have a task at hand here tonight, especially try to get win number 20 against the Lady Cardinals. And, man, you look at the army they have out there compared to what Woodlawn has, and you kind of hope that this doesn't turn into something where Lady Cardinals run out of gas too early.
And the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals, of course, will have another game here tomorrow night against Sisney, a Midland Trail Conference game. That'll be their final home game and final game of the regular season before beginning play next week at the Wayne City Regional, which is what I believe Monday they will play. And if they win that, they will play on Wednesday night. But, of course, next week you can't start planning too far ahead because you start planning ahead, you may not see the plans that you laid out in place if you get beat. Both teams coming back to their bench. The music has died off, so more than likely we are getting ready for the national anthem. So at this time we'll step out and take a break and come back for the starting lineups and the opening tip of this basketball game. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
Stick a reminder on your phone. Jot it down on the calendar. Or tie a string on your finger. Don't miss the Saturday Sports Show every week after the 8 o'clock news on AM 940 and MyWithersRadio.com. Scores, guests, content, networking, knowledge, the occasional argument, yada, yada, yada. We do it all. You might say we're a little versatile. It's the Saturday Sports Show on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com, courtesy of Crossroads Community Hospital.
Hey, this is Big Dave at All Stars and Stitches, located at 418 East Main Street, a half a block from the Benton High School. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 10 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 3. We provide custom screen printing, embroidery, banners, signs, vehicle lettering, vehicle wraps. If you want it printed on, we probably do it.
Hey, this is Coach Aaron. Give the big man, Big Dave, a call at All Stars and Stitches, 435-555-555.
By the way, what was that phone number again?
435-555-555.
Save some green with a free checking account from People's National Bank. A free checking account from People's National Bank comes with a free Visa check card, free online banking, free bill pay, and unlimited check writing. Save time, stamps, and the hassle with a free checking account from People's National Bank. Stop by either of our 2 locations in Mount Vernon today for details on how you can make your money bloom with a free checking account from People's National Bank.
People's National Bank, member FDIC, Visa check card and bill pay, non-usage fees may apply.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Visit Jefferson County State Farm agent Scott Owens at 1810 Broadway in Mount Vernon for a free discount double check.
Discounts may vary state to state.
More basketball action ahead. Presented by Community First Bank.
Starting lineup tonight sponsored by People's National Bank. Stop by People's National Bank and let me remind you what banking with a local family-owned bank is all about. Visit a branch near you or log on to peoplesnationalbank.com. People's National Bank member FDIC. Chris Hugo, you have those starting lineups.
First, we'll go for the visitors on the scoreboard in their away greens, coached by Clinton Weinmiller. They'll have number 5, Alyssa Weinmiller, number 12, Emma Morton, number 14, Alicia York, number 32, Marcy Niekamp, and number 33, Veronica Gay. And of course, for Eric Helbig, Woodlawn Lady Cardinals will be dressed in their home whites tonight. They'll have number 11, Kinsey Verheyen, number 13, Elisa Heffner, number 22, Allison England, number 23, Alexa Katz, and number 32, Leah Sutton.
Those starting lineups brought to you by People's National Bank. Have instant access to your account anytime, anywhere with online banking from People's National Bank. Log on to peoplesnationalbank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. We'll also remind you that with the 6:15 start, scores may be hard to come by as we go along here this evening, but if we do find any scores, those will be brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance, dedicated to helping you get the right coverage for the discounts you deserve. Give Scott Owens a call, 242-3770. Like a good neighbor, Scott Owens is there. The Lady Cardinals being introduced to the fans across the way. 6:15 start on a Wednesday night. And Chris, a game here, well, last year, 2 years ago, we saw Hamilton County come in here and beat Woodlawn. It's a big game here. Bigger school coming in against Woodlawn. Woodlawn, the underdog here. Nice game for Woodlawn if they could come through and win this one.
Oh, of course it is. You have a team coming in looking for their 20th win of the year, a team that's been really hot over the course of the past few months. They beat Goreville not that long ago, who will be a number 1 seed in the Goreville Regional Class 1A. So you kind of take a look at 2 teams right now that seem to be on different ends of the spectrum. And what I mean by that with the Lady Cardinals is they keep trying and trying and trying, but they keep running out of gas late in the ball game due to that lack of depth. And you look at the Lady Foxes coming in with momentum on their side throughout the rest of the season. So it would definitely be a big win tonight for Woodlawn if somehow they're able to pull it off.
The thing about Hamilton County is, and their junior high program does this too, they have, 15, 14, 15, 7th graders and 14, 15, 8th graders. So over the years, the depth has grown from that junior high feeder system. As we get underway, Hamilton County will control the tip. And they'll head the other way, dressed in their Kelly green uniforms, trimmed in white. Woodlawn in their home whites, trimmed in red and blue. Lady Cardinals in the zone early. Hamilton County will dissect the zone. Line Miller to Morton on the right side to Gay. Back to Morton to Weinmiller. She shoot a 15-footer up and in. We remember her when Hamilton County played the Lady Devils with Cesar Valera Waltville knocking down mid-range jumpers.
That we do.
Sutton will bring it across the timeline. The Lady Foxes will go with man-to-man defense. Caps on the left wing. Dribble out to the top of the key, right side to England. Against the man-to-man, England to Kinsey Verhines, top of the key, guarded by Niekamp. Back to Sutton, down the lane she goes. 13-footer up, rattles around, doesn't go, and Morton has the rebound quickly up the floor for the Lady Foxes into the front court. To the left wing, right side pass to Weinmiller. Holds, now dribbles to the right corner. Now out to the right elbow to York. At left side, now the throw back over to the right side to Weinmiller. Weinmiller top of the key, Morton, left side to Gay. Gay will shoot a 15-footer, long off the mark, rebound Caps. Caps got away with the basketball, got it stolen away, and it's recovered by Alicia York. She got the recovery after the turnover steal, and it's for Zip Lady Foxes. Sutton will bring it across the timeline on this possession for Woodlawn. Throws it right side to Hefner. Hefner will give it to Verhines. Verhines dribbles back out to the top of the key. Kinsey will reset the offense. Back left side to Sutton, out by the volleyball line. Left side of the floor to Hefner, top of the key, out by the volleyball line. To Sutton on the left side, to Caps on the baseline. Caps back to Verhines. To Caps on the left wing, top of the key, England. Her 15-footer up and off the mark, rebounded by Morton once again. Morton will bring it up herself across the timeline. Throw it left side to Gay, in the corner to Weinmiller. Weinmiller holds, now top of the key, Morton. Gay, now back to Weinmiller. Leave her open again, front of the iron. Hefner on the rebound, double team, bounce pass to Sutton. Here comes Sutton up the front court to the left wing. Sutton will dribble back to between the circles, so the left side to Caps. Caps tries to shake Gay, gets around, gets to Verhines. On the left wing to Sutton. She goes baseline, and that is a shot and miss off the front of the iron, rebounded by Weinmiller. Weinmiller out to Morton up the right side. Down the lane she goes. Layup off the glass, rattles in and out. Caps gets the rebound and is tied up. It'll be Woodlawn basketball. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dixon and Mount Vernon and Woodlawn. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Similar to the Cardinals last night at Woodlawn, the Lady Cardinals struggling to get on the board offensively here in the first part of this game. Sutton between the circles. Throws it left side to Verhines. Kinsey will hold. Now takes a couple of dribbles and moves to the middle of the floor. Throws it right side to Hefner. Hefner holds. Throws it to Caps out behind the volleyball line. Caps will look over the defense, over to Verhines. Now gets the ball screen to the elbow. Now goes to Hefner, deep right wing. Hefner with it. Will try to throw to cutting Sutton. She was covered. Now goes to England, deep right wing. Picks up her dribble. Now to Caps. Caps top of the key, Verhines. To Hefner in the left wing. Now we'll go back out to Caps top of the key. Guarded by Gay. Caps dribble between. Now throw right side to Sutton. Sutton is 3 points away from 1,000 in her career. Sutton to Verhines to a cutting Sutton off the glass and in. Points 998, 999.
Hey, why don't you just keep mentioning that, because she was able to roll off the right side, get to the bucket, and make it 1 for 3 now from the floor. She was 0-2 before you make that mention.
We'll mention it, Willie. We'll pick the Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is done. Crossroads Community Hospital. More in the hospital is what health care should be. That basket was made by
Morton initially, and it looked like it was going to fall off the iron after it hit back, and then just dropped right back through.
She had the look of, okay, fell in, looks good. 6-2, Woodlawn trails by 4 to Hamilton County. Hamilton County out of the BDC East, taps down the lane, glass layup good. She has 2, 6-4. We have a shoestring come untied while we do that. Here is your community, your choice, your bank with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC.
Interest Corporation. Yeah, no kidding.
All right, Morton dribbles across the timeline after the shoe tie by her fellow teammate. Throws it left elbow to York. Inside to a cutting Morton off the glass. No good. Ball tipped out to Caps to the free throw line. Alexa will race the other way. 1-on-2. Now 2-on-2 with England filling in. Nothing there. As it was 2-on-3. Lady Foxes got back defensively. Caps will shoot a 3 from the left wing, front of the iron. No good. Ball hits the floor. Verhines rebounds, puts it up and in.
Good look and good putback by Kinsey Verhines. Had it in the right place at the right time. Somehow able to turn around, low block, and get the basket.
Caps and the Cardinals tied at 6. Verhines had it. Will throw it away. Stolen away by Kinsey Verhines. Up to Leah Sutton. Here are points number. No, she missed the left-hand layup. I tried to get it out too early.
She knew what was coming.
Yeah, she knew what was coming. That rim shrunk on her, unfortunately. Weinmiller throws it left side to Morton. Her 15-footer up and in. Wow. Emma Morton, I do remember her having a pretty good game also at Waltonville, her and Weinmiller. 8-6 Lady Foxes. Sutton will bring it across the timeline.
She had 8 against the Lady Devils.
Yeah, that was in December on a Saturday afternoon, the 10th, back when it was 80 degrees, not 60 like today. Kinsey Verheine's top of the key. Nobody told us to move to San Diego. Caps with it to Hefner on the right wing. Doesn't look to shoot, throws it to Sutton between the circles, to Verheine's on the left wing. Kinsey dribbles into the paint. Shoots it out right side to Hefner. Then to Caps. Caps has to dribble into the right corner, back to Verheine. And Woodlawn will reset 8-6. Hamilton County on top by 2. Sutton to the baseline. Now we'll dribble around to the right elbow. Now kicks it to Verheine's top of the key. Verheine's caught up by Niekamp. Throws it left side to Hefner. Hefner will pick it up, throw to England, top of the key. England to the free throw line. Has to pick up her dribble. Leaves it for Sutton on the left wing. Sutton to Verheine's top of the key. Goes around the screen, throws it left side to Hefner. Hefner with it, now to Caps. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, 8-6, Hamilton County. Caps to the rim, splits the double team, shot block, Caps with their own rebound. Kicks it out to England, 17-footer on the way, front of the iron. Hits the floor, rebounded by Niekamp. Back over to Morton, and the Lady Foxes will come the other way with that 8-6 lead across the timeline. Throws it left side to Gay on the wing. Tried to throw it inside to Niekamp. It's out of bounds off Hamilton County, and it'll be Woodlawn basketball. Couple subs coming in. Lucinda Adams and Dana Rubenacker in, while Weinmiller and Gay go out. Familiar faces, new places. Bank with Ray and Bria, Community First Bank, new 42nd Street location in Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Sutton across the timeline with those 999 points. She'll stay at 2 Caps. Bob said her mom's name. She's out of eligibility. Caps on the right wing. Top of the key to England. Tipped away and stolen by Adams. Adams will come away on the breakaway layup. Layup off the glass left hand. It is good. Adams with the points off the bench for Coach Weinmiller. It's 10-6 Hamilton County.
I think that's going to be one of the keys here tonight, obviously. It's going to be easy to outscore Woodlawn from the bench. And if the Hamilton County is able to keep adding those bench points, it could be a long night.
Caps in the lane. Shot over defender. No good. Rebound in Hamilton County. Credit the rebound to Rubenacker, and then Morton has it, throws it in the right corner to Adams. Adams is inside, and Niekamp up and in. This Hamilton County team has that ability to get up and down the floor and score quickly on first and secondary breaks.
Well, here's where we've come from. We've come from an opportunity off a breakaway layup down 2, and now Woodlawn down 6.
Sutton to Verheine's free throw line, right side Hefner. Hefner at top of the key. Hefner with it. We'll throw it out to Sutton. Sutton now throws it left side to Verheine's with 43 seconds to go. Sutton to Caps, deep left wing. Caps will come around the dribble, top the key to the free throw line to Hefner, back to Caps, 35 seconds. Caps comes down the lane, goes around 2 defenders, and that, ironically, with 32 seconds to go, again foils the opportunity of me to see no fouls called in the quarter in any game I've ever seen.
It's 32.5 seconds away.
And it happened one other time this year about the same time. Just couldn't stand it. England triggers underneath. Verheine's on the right block. Can't get a shot. 30 seconds to go. Verheine's to England in the right corner. Now dribbling. Now to Sutton right wing. Her 3 on the way is up and in. There it is. Leah Sutton goes past the 1,000-point mark, and she now has 1,002 in her career.
I was just kidding when I said you're the Casey Hammond.
But Morton shot up no good. Rebounded up no good by Morton. And Morton will go line to shoot 2. And you referenced that in the hallway. We were talking to Mr. Larkin, the principal here, and Coach Whittle and Coach Owens, and referenced that point of Casey Hammond going over 1,000 with a big three-pointer.
Oh, the microwave.
Yes.
Days gone by, unfortunately.
The names of lore than the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase.
I will always forever remember Casey Hammond, obviously, because that was the first nickname given out.
First one I ever threw out there, yeah. There's been several. This year, not been very many. Year's not over with yet, though. Second free throw up, and the iron pulls it back in. Morton gets the free throw. She's got 6. It's 14-9 with 8 seconds to go. Sutton across the timeline. Throws it to Caps at the free throw line. Spins over to nobody. Now Verheine flips it. No time on the clock. That was the end of the first quarter. Hamilton County 14, Woodlawn 9. Back for the second quarter here on the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
When you want the best, think the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. The Orthopedic Center has the unique distinction of being one of only 2 non-academic accredited orthopedic teaching and research facilities in the state of Illinois. Our goal in education is to inspire the next generation of orthopedic surgeons. Patient care, education, and research are our core strengths. Located on Veterans Memorial Drive, Mount Vernon, and St. Mary's Good Samaritans Centralia campus. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Discover the difference.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, Pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Like WMIX Sports on Facebook. This is 50,000 watts of the showcase on 94.1 FM WMIX, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham. A free service from Withers Broadcasting.
Welcome back to Woodlawn High School Size Gymnasium. Dennis Winsky, Chris Hugo alongside. End of one. Hamilton County leads Woodlawn 14-9 here on the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase. And Lady Foxes have the basketball. Weinmiller threw inside to Rubenacker. Rubenacker turned and shot, except she was fouled by Kinsey Verheim. That's Kinsey's first, team second. Remember, we'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is over. Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than the hospital. It's what healthcare should be. And, Chris, after the first quarter, it's obvious if Woodlawn tries to get in a running game with Hamilton County, this game's going to be over with pretty quick.
Yeah, they still have the legs to compete because Clinton Weinmiller can just keep bringing girls in after girls in. And a lot of depth here for Hamco that Woodlawn just doesn't have to match. And if you continue to try to keep it attractive, you're going to be gassed. We saw them try to turn it into a little bit of a running game down 4, got it back to 10-2, and now back down 7.
And Woodlawn now back down, as you said, 7 because of the free throws. Hamilton County, a very good free throw shooting team. Verheim to the top of the key. Now right side to Hefner. Hefner will throw it to Sutton, free throw line. Has to dribble back out. To Verheim's on the left wing. Verheim has to pick it up at the free throw line. Now throws it to Hefner, top of the key. Hefner now to Cap. Woodlawn being very patient this time down the floor on their first possession of this second quarter. Glad to see Super Fox Charlie Tyndall in attendance here this evening. They're covering the game. Hefner throws it right side to Cap. Cap's off the bump. Now comes back to the right side. Throws in the right corner to Hefner. Hefner with it. Looks. Still looking. Hasn't dribbled. Now to England. That's by timeout Woodlawn. Timeout Woodlawn. Eric Helbig had to get the timeout due to a possible 5-second call coming. With that said, with 5 locations in Mount Vernon, Dix, Ina, and right here in Woodlawn, Community First Bank is proud to be the official voice of the showcase. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. And a little stagnancy there by the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals on offense there. The problem, they can't get anything going.
Shut off on the left side and couldn't find a way, or the right side rather, couldn't find a way to get to the left. All the traffic was here on the strong side and tried to look for something weak and just couldn't find anything. And at risk of the 5-second call, Helbig was able to get the timeout and barely got it in, probably about the 1.5-second hand.
We're so early, there's not a lot of stuff going on as far as scores in the world of sports, being that we had a 6 o'clock start. Everything's just getting started, but when we get some scores in, they will be sponsored by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. If you're paying too much for auto insurance, give Scott a call at 242-3770 for a free discount double check. Hamilton County stole the basketball, but in front of their bench, Rubenacker stepped on the inline, and therefore it'll go back to Woodlawn as the defense for Hamilton County turns up a notch. Sutton will trigger the inbound. Throws it out to England, left timeline. Now we'll have to dribble to the left side, guarded by Weinmiller. Now England hands it off to Cap, and that's a reach-in foul on Veronica Gay. That'll be her first, team second.
Quick off the double team. Woodlawn, just the one thing they're not able to do, because they just don't have the traffic on that side, is throw against the double team. And since they're not able to do that, not able to isolate anybody because of this great Hamco defense, that's going to pose problems the rest of the way.
Verheim throws it into Sutton.
Posed even. Sound like I'm from Jersey.
You did. Sound like you're from the swamp, the old Meadowlands. Kinsey Verheim to Hefner on the right side. Now throw back to Verheim between the circles. Looks for Sutton. Sutton was covered. Kinsey takes one dribble top of the key, does get it to Sutton on the left wing. Now to Hefner, top of the key. Hefner holds and looks. Hefner had it tipped away again. Now stolen away by Morton. What a player Morton is. Morton gets it back from the backcourt from Gay to Morton on the left wing. Back to Gay, top of the key. She'll throw it right side to Weinmiller. She'll throw it inside to Rubenacker. Back out to Morton. Morton's shot no good. She does miss. Morton's battling in there for the rebound. Caps comes away with it. It's a 2-on-2 with Caps and Sutton. Gets the ball to Sutton. Left side shot no good. Layup missed. Rebound Verheim. She puts the shot up. She's fouled. That'll be the third foul in Hamilton County. And the official was so fast with it, I couldn't tell who the foul was on. Number 11. No, can't be. Ooh. Hold on, Kinsey Verheim. That's her second, team's third.
Oh, know about that.
Mike McGrath, Eric Saunders, and Darren Koppel on the game here tonight. Forgot to mention that at the beginning. That ball's stolen away. Now recovered by Morton. Out the front, top to T. Gay. Now throws it right corner to Adams. Back to Gay, over to Weinmiller in the corner, Morton. Morton dribbles baseline, has to pick up the dribble, back to Weinmiller. Top to Key Gay. Now back to Weinmiller on this left side. Inside to Rubenacker, up and in. Rubenacker named synonymous with Hamilton County Athletics over the years, 18-9. And Eric Helbig wants a timeout. Chris, right now, Woodlawn struggling offensively.
There's just not a lot of leg left this season, unfortunately. You look at some of their shots, Denny, most are soft. Very few of them have gone long here tonight. And it's just one of those things we're going to have to try to find a way to muster up something. Probably should have waited until after the point to show me that.
Yeah, I should have. I apologize. It is pretty funny. Yeah, some of the relation of Coach Clint Weinmiller of Hamilton County. It'll be an interesting family get-together, the next family reunion with the Weinmillers. Let's put it that way.
That said, you're going to find some strength, find some guts, and find some courage, and just try to find a way to come up in this one, maybe set some of them out of the timeout here. We'll see how they come out of it, but as I was saying, the shots have all come up short tonight. Very rarely tonight have you seen a long one. And I think a lot of it is just because of how many quarters all these girls have had to play this season, and that's going to play a factor here tonight against, again, a team with a lot of depth, and we're going to say that, I think, probably the rest of the season.
Speaking of things going on and updates, you can follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports, as well as on Facebook, WMIX Sports. There's a lot of information on both sides. We are laughing because we were talking with Clint Weinmiller, who helps out Hamilton County, and the AD at Hamilton County, and the relation of Ron Weinmiller and his Benton Rangers lost to Hamilton County last night. There was some discussion before the game, and that will be a quote for another time later. Woodlawn threw it into Kinsey Verhines. She was fouled, and she'll get 2 free throws.
Able to swing up the left side unguarded, Danny. Nobody caught her at the back door until it was too late. By then, got the hand in on her, and now you're sending her to the line to shoot 2 with 5:24 to play in the half. Something like that.
Shot up, no good. She'll get 1 more from the free throw line.
A little long on that one. As I said there, everything was going short. They ended up going long there. See if the other competition's in play.
Second free throw up is no good. Rebound Sutton on weak side, up and in.
Good cleanup there.
Sutton makes the cleanup shot. And Clint Weinmiller, the aforementioned, says, I don't like that. What's going on? As Sutton sneaks in and gets her 7th point in the game, 18-11. With that, we will say with 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all your accounts, Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. You're still laughing about that.
I'm never going to forget that as long as I live.
No, I can't wait till the game's over and I get to show Coach Clint Weinmiller what was said about him. You know, as we laugh.
Don't cause me family rift.
No, I'm just going to say, hey, I got an answer about your response. And all I said was I'm learning, watching coaching here tonight, and that was the response I got.
So you have to be tuned in, or see?
I just said in the text that I'm learning from a good coach tonight, told him the game, and that was the first response I got back.
Gotcha.
Touchy subject. Ball stolen away. That was Adams getting the ball stolen by Cap. Cap drives on Adams. Back tap, Weinmiller, a good hustle by Weinmiller to come from behind and tap that off the south wall.
You got to make them earn it. There's 2 ways you can do that. Hack the arm on the way up, or just try to beat them back and get there and tap the ball out of bounds, and that's exactly what Weinmiller did.
Yep, good hustle. Box set Woodlawn on the inbound. 5:07 to go in the second quarter. Woodlawn trails 18-11. Cap throws it in to Verhines. In the right corner, now to a cutting Sutton down the lane. She goes up and in. Leah Sutton now with 9. She gets to the rim pretty freely, and Coach Weinmiller is sending in another sub. That'll be York back into the ballgame. Weinmiller has it top of the key to Adams, and left side to Gay. Gay in the corner to Morton, up and in. Emma Morton with her 8 points of the game. She has the second highest points of the game. Sutton with 9. She has 8.
I noticed something about Emma Morton, an idiosyncrasy as she takes the shot. She is much better off to shoot flat-footed as opposed to trying to get a lot of lift off the ground.
And she's not one of those that can catch, put it on the floor, and then shoot. At least has not shown it here. There's Caps at the top of the key. With the basketball to Verhines. Verhines with it. Throws to England. England on the right wing. Now dribbles to Sutton. Top of the key. Left side to Verhines. Verhines with it. Inside to Sutton. Spin. Now back out to Kinsey Verhines. Left side Caps. Caps for a long 3 up and in. Alexa Caps knocks down a 3. She has 5. It's 20-16. Hamilton County by 4. Adams will come across the timeline. Woodlawn goes to a 1-2-2. Comes the basketball. Gay with it. Throws it right side to Morton. Now right corner, Weinmiller. Back to Morton on the wing. Now throws it left corner. Gay now to Adams. Inside ball stolen away. Berheim tipped it away from Rubenacker. And then Rubenacker went in to reach and pick up her second foul, the fourth, on Hamilton County. I think if you're Clint Weinmiller, you got to be a little bit frustrated with the fact that your team keeps reaching in for the shot.
Oh, exactly. And impatience on the offensive end, and then a frustration foul there. And you got to get past the fact that may or may not have been a foul on Kinsey Verhines underneath, and you just kind of got to get past that and play on, of which they did.
England on the right wing. Comes to the elbow. Picks up her dribble. Looks to Caps. Caps with it. Goes to Sutton. Sutton dribbles left side. Fall away jumper, glass. No good. Rebound Verhines in the free throw lane. Dribbles to the right block. Goes up for a shot up and in. Side alive from the Lady Cardinals. They're gotten it down to 2, 20-18 after being down 20-13. Here it comes. Go ahead.
Big fourth points by Kinsey Verhines off the offensive board.
Morton threw it inside to York. Kinsey Verhines reached over and picked up her third foul, and that is a factor.
That is a spell of doom for the Lady Cardinals.
Spell of doom.
Anybody getting Harry Potter. Anybody getting that third foul is. Nice set up a screen here at top of the key. 3 when it go.
Morton didn't get the shot, went and got her own rebound, couldn't corral it as it went out of bounds.
Had the right idea there. Set up the line on the free throw line. 3 ladies. It's a nice three-woman screen. Try to get the free ball from up top. And everything with a shot.
Oh, here we go. Woodlawn with a basketball. Some people not happy with officiating here. And here we go. Caps with it. Goes to left side to Verhines. Back to Caps. Caps dribbles now. Gets around Gay. Now leaves it for Verhines. She'll dribble. Keeps dribbling to the top of the key. Passes right side England. England to the free throw line to Caps. Top of the key around an England scheme. Pick and roll. England can't corral it. Loses it out of bounds. And they'll go back to Hamilton County.
Same the Lady Cardinals seem to be doing here, and give a lot of credit to the Lady Foxes for that, Danny. It's just the fact that when they get within 2, and there's just something that keeps happening to keep them from getting any closer. We'll see if that stays true here with 2:34 to play in the half.
Weinmiller on the left wing, back out top of the key. Morton right side to Gay. Now throws it inside to Niekamp. Shot up and in. That was easy. Move it around. Move the ball faster than defense can react, and that ended up in 2 points. 22-18. Woodlawn down by 4. Caps across the timeline at the volleyball line. Throws left side to Caps. Caps in the corner of Verhines. Verhines now will come around the screen. Now throws it to Hefner. Hefner with it. Will dribble. Tries to get it and does to Sutton. Sutton over to Verhines. Now comes off a ball screen out of Caps. Caps with it out top of the key. Gay guarding her. Now throws it left side to Sutton. Sutton. Now throw it top of the key to Verhines. Back to Caps. Caps with a long 3 on the way. Nothing but net. Like the Caps with 2 threes in the quarter, 8 in the game, and it's 22-21. Woodlawn down by 1. Lady Cardinals battle back, and it's 1-2-2. Right side, Weinmiller, right wing, guarded by England. Weinmiller, top of the key, Morton, inside pass, tip, ball to the floor, stolen by Sutton. Sutton stolen away, though, Gay and Morton had it tipped away. Now Morton has it left wing. She goes baseline, so much for not being able to run, catch, run, and shoot. She did it there with her 10th point of the game.
She's like, I'm going to show that to Lewinsky, fella.
She did. I wouldn't mind seeing a Hamilton County Mount Carmel game next week. I'll have other obligations, I'm guessing, but it would not be a bad little game to see. Caps with it on the left wing. I wonder if I can get a Hamilton County Coaches Relation to go with me after last night. Verhines on the left wing. Now down the lane she goes, and she's fouled. Ball will be on the floor, so it'll be out of bounds, as so says the official. Brady Hoke. Foul by York. That's her first team's 5th. Caps will inbound. Caps throws it to Verhines on the wing to Sutton outside to Caps. 3 ball on the way up and in.
Heat check, as you would say.
Heat check Alexa Caps. 24 all. She's got 3 threes in the quarter, 11 in the game.
Lady Cardinals outscoring the Foxes 15-10 here in the second quarter.
They throw it down the left block to Weinmiller to Morton, top of the key, 16-footer up and in. Woo!
Oh, do you hate that? Because the foot went across the line as she was shooting. I mean, it went way across.
Worst shot in basketball, stand on 3-point line and make it. With the basketball is Sutton. Sutton with it, throws left side to Caps. 26 seconds to go in the first half. Stay tuned for the Ren Lake College halftime show. Scoring the stats of this game. And we'll talk a little bit about what's coming up here on WMIX. Lots of stuff going on in the month of February. England to Caps. Caps goes chasing behind the timeline. Now her and Morton battle for it with 10. Sutton gets it from Caps. Morton is up and injured. And Sutton goes to the rim. Shot up and in. Sutton knocks down the shot. She's got 6 1/4, 11 in the game, and that is how the half will end. Woodlawn 26, Hamilton County 26. We'll take a break and come back with the Red Lake College halftime show. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer, Ford Square, Mount Vernon. Are you looking for real value in a compact pickup truck? Listen to this deal. Receive up to $5,000 rebate on select 2011 Ford Rangers right now at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. That is a lot of customer cash that can create a low monthly payment or just a plain low price pickup. Choose from regular cab, super cab, two-wheel or four-wheel drive, XL or XLT trims. We are fortunate at Ford Square to have the inventory level that we have today on the 2011 Ford Ranger. Also, the gas mileage is good too on the Ranger to make this choice a great buy. Come into Ford Square today and test drive a 2011 Ford Ranger and experience a quality compact truck. At Ford Square, Mount Vernon, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, where the best never rests.
Stick a reminder on your phone. Jot it down on the calendar. Or tie a string on your finger. Don't miss the Saturday Sports Show every week after the 8 o'clock news on AM 940 and MyWithersRadio.com. Scores, guests, content, networking, knowledge, the occasional argument, yada, yada, yada. We do it all. You might say we're a little versatile. It's the Saturday Sports Show on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com, courtesy of Crossroads Community Hospital.
Are you dog tired of hunting for the right bank? People's National Bank is positive we have all the banking services you're searching for. You will be sitting pretty when you hear about all of the convenient services People's National Bank has to offer. Looking for a place to bury your bone? We have safety deposit boxes too. Stop by 413 South 34th Street or 522 Main Street in Mount Vernon to start banking with the best bank in Jefferson County. People's National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey moms and dads, don't stay up at night trying to figure out how to pay for your kids' education. There's no need to worry. I send my kids to Rend Lake College. RLC offers the same high quality education as a 4-year school at a fraction of the cost. Plus, they get to stay close to home. Tuition, room, and board are like $19 grand every year at the 4 years according to the National Center for Education Statistics. At RLC, tuition, books, and supplies are only approximately $4 grand. That's Math 101. And with over 100 degree and certificate programs, they have the exact courses your kids need to be well on their way to a great career. Give your college-bound child the quality education they deserve without breaking the bank. Rend Lake College is the right choice. Whether your student plans to transfer to a university or train for direct entry into the workforce, call RLC at 437-5321 to speak to a counselor. I actually logged on to rlc.edu. That's rlc.edu.
This is the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX. The Red Lake College halftime show starts now.
Welcome back to Woodlawn High School Sides Gymnasium as the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals and Hamilton County Lady Foxes are tied at 26. This is the Red Lake College halftime show. Red Lake College has been a vehicle to a brighter future for over 40 years. Students can choose from more than 100 degree certificate programs, save thousands of dollars at Red Lake College, and get to work. Red Lake College. It's time. 26 all Woodlawn and Hamilton County. We'll take a break and come back with the scoring and stats from this one. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
February brings sweet savings for you and your home at Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn. Get an extra 10 to 15% off all La-Z-Boy recliners, Flexsteel sofas, Paula Deen collection, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, bedrooms, dining rooms, plus more. And Cupid is rocking the General Store with $5 off all tart burners plus a free tart. 25% off all Valentine decor, 20% off all Willow Tree angels, signs, stitcheries, and more. Newell's, where gift bagging and delivery are always free.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. Now back to the showcase on WMIX.
Red Lake College halftime show, where Red Lake College has over 100 degree and certificate programs to choose from. It's been your vehicle to a brighter future for over 40 years. Red Lake College, it's time. Kenny Zawinski is Chris Hugo alongside. Tied at 26.5, Woodlawn and Hamilton County. And Chris, before you give the stats and score, your thoughts on this first half?
Well, my thoughts on the first half kind of involved the stats a little bit, and that's the fact that Woodlawn able to come back in that second quarter and outscore Hamilton County by a margin of 17-12, and that erased that 5-point lead after one for Hamco, and they were able to do that by perfection from three-point land and shooting 70% from the floor in the second quarter.
What perfection were you talking about?
Certainly not the speaking type.
That's all right.
I'm going to go right into stats if that's okay.
Sometimes anybody can be on radio.
That is true. Lady Foxes, of course, in that first half went 11 of 18 from the inside for 61%, so a lot of interior shooting for Hamco. 7 of 16 for Lady Cardinals for 44%. McLeansboro just attempted the 1-3 ball. It was off to the picket fence up top. They went 0 of 1 in the first half. Lady Cardinals go 3 of 3 in the second quarter, 4 of 5 for the half for 80% from three-point land. From the floor, the Lady Foxes were 11 of 19 for 58%, while the Lady Cardinals were unofficially 11 of 21 for 52%. Free throw shooting, obviously that favors McLeansboro. They were 4 of 4 for 100%, 0 of 2 for the Lady Cardinals for nothing. And of course, the rebounding edge belongs to Woodlawn. 10 rebounds, 6 of those defensive, 4 offensive, while the rebounding for Hamilton County is as follows: 7 defensive boards plus 1 on the offensive glass to give them a total of 8 rebounds. Taking a look at turnovers, disadvantage, believe it or not, belongs to Hamilton County, 6-4. Taking a look at your scores, 3 scores in the book for the Lady Cardinals. Leah Sutton, who surpassed the 1,000-point total of the night, and Alexa Capps both have 11. Sutton had 6 in the second quarter. Capps had 3 balls in the second to give her a total of 11. 4 points on the night, of course, from Kinsey Verheyen, split evenly over the 2 quarters. Taking a look at the Foxes, they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the book tonight, led by Emma Morton with 12. 4 points apiece from Vanna Rubenacher and Marcy Niekamp. 2 apiece from Alicia York, Alyssa Weinmiller, and Lucinda Adams. That gives us our halftime score of the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals 26. The Hamilton County Lady Foxes, wait for it, 26.
26 all. Some scores from around the world of college basketball. Georgetown leads Connecticut 25-19 in the first half, as does Florida State over Georgia Tech 22-19. And in the second half, Michigan leads Indiana 41-38. That scoreboard that day brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. If you're paying too much, call Scott Owens at 242-3770 for a free discount double check. Chris and I will step out. This has been the Red Lake College Halftime Show. They can save you thousands of dollars on your education. Visit your virtual counsel at rlc.edu. We need to step out and return for the second half. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Car insurance with personal service at no extra charge? What a novel concept. That's why State Farm is a leader in providing insurance and financial services and remains strong in this economy. At State Farm, Scott Owens is dedicated to helping you get the coverage that's right for you and the discounts you deserve. No one takes care of you like State Farm. Scott Owens will prove it. Call Scott at 242-3770. That's 242-3770. Like a good neighbor, Scott Owens is there.
We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
Welcome back to Side Gymnasium at Woodlawn High School. 26 all at the half. Chris, what does Woodlawn have to do to pull out a victory in this one?
Keep pulling out threes, apparently, but you can't rely on the three ball here in this type of atmosphere. And what I mean by that is, again, we talk about it just because it's the elephant in the room, that lack of depth. You cannot turn it into a track meet in the second half. Just keep doing what you're doing. It worked in the second quarter. It was low-level energy. Try to lay back in the zone when you can. Worked thus far. They were able to get inside the paint and disrupt the Hamilton County offense, forcing some turnovers. And if you can keep doing that and go about that in the third quarter, Danny, third quarter I think is where this ball game is going to be won.
Both teams back on their benches. Both teams back. Should just started this in the third quarter, beginning tied at 16. Or I should say 16 minutes tied at 26. Remember, you can follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports as well as on our Facebook page, WMIX Sports. Lots of information going on at this game and other games and information throughout the sports season, which is basically year-round.
Right, pretty well, yeah.
At 94 Sports and WMIX Sports. We go from basketball into baseball and softball. Transition smoothly, as they say. Caps between the circles. Woodlawn will have the first possession. Caps goes at left side to Verhines. Kinsey to the top of the key. Kinsey to a cutting Sutton underneath. Basket no good. Morton with good defense gets the rebound on the Sutton miss. Morton up the left side. Took a shot to the mouth before the half to shoot back in. Morton tried to get to York, right block. Goes over her hands out of bounds, and then go back to Woodlawn. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dix, Ina, Mount Vernon, right here in Woodlawn. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Sutton will dribble across the timeline. Lady Fox is man-to-man. Sutton the Caps on the left wing. Caps to Verhines in the corner, around the screen, down the lane she goes. Top of the key, England. England shot fake. Shot blocked by Weinmiller, rebounded by York to Morton. Lady Fox has come the other way. Morton to Gay in the corner. Now inside the York, shot block, no good, but a foul. England's going to pick up her first, team's first in the half, and that'll send Alicia York to the line to shoot 2 with her 2 points. Remember, Chris and I, at the end of this one, will pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. Crossroads Community Hospital is more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. First free throw up and no good. That is the first free throw the Lady Foxes have missed tonight. They were 4-4 coming into that one. Second free throw up and no good as well. Also 2 as well. Verhines to Caps. Caps up the timeline. You shake your head at that.
Made my head hurt.
Caps with it.
Had to think.
To Verhines. Goes Sutton top of the key, right side to England. England around the dribble on the wing. England back to Verhines behind her deeper right corner. Now she dribbles down the lane. She goes travel the basketball.
That was unavoidable.
Had to move, just travel the basketball. She brought it with her. Your community, your choice, your bank with 5 locations of friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Morton to Weinmiller on the right wing. Weinmiller drives, pulls up. Now back out to Gay over the left side to Morton. Inside to York. Left block, spin, turn, shot. Good. What a nice move Alicia York just made there for her 4th point. Turned and split 2 defenders and then put up a nice shot with some great touch to drop it in.
It is easy above all.
There's Sutton, the Caps on the left wing. Caps to Verhines. Verhines now to the top of the key. Verhines loses the dribble and Gay is really guarding her. Verhines top of the key. Picks up her dribble and a 5-second close, probably about 4 3/4. Sutton goes to the right side of the floor out by the Cardinal insignia. Sutton throws it left side to Verhines, top of the key. To Hefner on the right wing. Hefner has it. Hefner dribbles, looks, can't find anybody. Hefner to England at the volleyball line, comes around to this side, the left side. England throws it to Caps, left wing. Had a chance to go baseline, elected to go right to Sutton, top of the key, to Verhines, the right wing. Verhines to England, top of the key. Lady Fox is in her man-to-man, and now it Caps off a screen. Caps with it to the right side, now back to Verhines on the right side. Verhines to Sutton, free throw line to Verhines to Caps. Good defense by the Lady Fox.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Caps will dribble back out, and Woodlawn will restart. Great defense by the Kelly Green and White so far on this possession. However, they left Caps open, got tired. Caps missed, rebound York.
Well, they got lucky on that
one.
They
did, because Caps got a wide open look.
It wasn't a missed man until there was a screen throw about the right elbow, and that's when everything fell apart.
Here comes Miss Morton. She misses a three-pointer. I can't believe she missed. She's wide open, too. Probably something that rarely happens. You'll see Morton and Caps miss shots. Sutton tried to get to Verhines. Verhines couldn't corral it. Now Gay has it off England out of bounds, and it'll be Hamilton County basketball. Speaking of familiar faces, new places, Bank with Ray and Bria at Community Bank First and News, 42nd Street location in Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC.
Like the hand for Alyssa Weinmiller. She comes out because she was very influential in that defense last trip down the floor.
Very good defender. Inside, they go into number 32. That's Marcy Niekamp. She scores her 6th point of the game.
4-0 run to start this second half, and it's taken 4 minutes to get there.
With the basketball.
Close.
Well, yeah, I understand your point.
Where's the four?
Oh, yeah. Sutton throws it left side to Verhines. Verhines with it to the top of the key. A warm night here in the gym. Cass gets the pass from Verhines. She's fouled on the shot.
You got any kids studying about nearest hole, rounding up? That's what I just did there, rounded the nearest hole.
Oh, we work on rounding every day in the old Saxon Math. Saxon Math is something we do all the time. Ruben Ackers picked up her 3rd foul for Lady Foxes. I'll round that up to the odd number of 3. first on Hamilton County. Cass trying to trigger, has to throw it out top of the key to Sutton. Sutton out by the timeline will throw right side to Cass. Great defense so far in this quarter by Hamilton County. Haven't allowed a thing, really. Cass gets it to Sutton on the left wing. Sutton will dribble back to the top of the key to Cass. Cass cover out of Sutton's screen. Cass over to the right side. Back crossover dribble down the lane she goes. Shot up and in. Caps makes the shot. She's got 13. Back to within 2 are the Lady Cardinals. 30-28. Morton left side. The game on the left wing. Back to Morton. Right side pass. In the corner, Rubenacker. Rubenacker back to Morton. Now let's go. Ball tip. Ball to the floor. Sutton has it for the Lady Cardinals. Running the other way. She'll take it herself against Morton and score. Sutton has 13 to tie Caps for high game honors. And it's 30-all with 3:48 to go in the third quarter.
It could be a game of runs here in the third quarter. Now a 4-0 Woodlawn run.
Inside pass. They tried to get it from Gay to Niekamp, and it was tipped out of bounds. And Hamilton County will keep the basketball.
That's a good tip by Verheyen. Right post. Just swatted it away.
Good defense.
It's desperation swat, but a swat nonetheless.
Oh, Hamilton County caught Woodlawn sleeping. They threw it over the top of the back line of the 2-3 zone, and York caught it and then was fouled by Verheyen, and that'll be her fourth.
Yeah. Quite what you want there, is it?
No, that's not. That's the defense not paying attention. York at the line. She missed 2 free throws earlier in the quarter. Shot up and no good. She'll get one more.
Of course, at the same time, if I'm Clint Weinmiller, I'm instructing my team to get near Verheyen on offensive steps because she's going to be playing down low. Maybe until now, though.
Woodlawn hasn't subbed the entire game. York makes 1 out of 2. It's 31-30. Lady Foxes by 1. 3:40 to go in the third quarter. And what has been a very good basketball game here so far from Woodlawn. Sutton down the lane goes. Shot in front of the iron. No good. Rebounded by Kneecap on the right side of the rim. She gets to Morton. Morton across the timeline. Now to the free throw line. Throws it right corner to Rubenacker. Inside up and in by number 32, Marcy Knight. Kneecap again. She has 10. Timeout. Harry Kelbig. It'll be a full timeout. Chris, right now, maybe it's point of the game you talked about in the pregame where you start seeing fatigue when you have 5 girls that have played the entire game.
Well, the fatigue is part of what I meant by this game was going to be won in the third quarter. If Woodlawn stays with that energy and is able to maintain it, then I think they had a good chance and maybe make a little run here in the third quarter, get themselves up high enough. But conversely, I think the thing that we kind of would led to believe would happen would be with that lack of depth and lack of energy would be maybe a pull away by Hamco. And this is kind of where it's teetering right now. It could still go either way here in quarter 3 with about 3:19 to go. It's all going to depend what happens out of the timeout. It's going to depend about what happens defensively from Kinsey Verheyen and Lady Cardinals. If she picks up foul number 5, and you have to play 5 the rest of the way whenever everybody else is going to be exhausted down the stretch, that's going to be where the ball game falls apart. Conversely, for Clint Weinmiller and the Lady Foxes, if they can come in, get a few more offensive sets, and basically dribble around and try to get themselves down low against Mackenzie Verheyen if she stays in the game, get her fouled out. Now, obviously, you've done yourself a great favor going down the stretch, knowing that they're going to have to play the same 5, whereas you can sub at will.
And at this point in the year, when you're getting into the first week of February after a long, grueling 4 months, the legs will start to get to you now. A lot of mileage on those legs right now. Scoreboard update from the NBA. Orlando over Washington 44-38. Bulls on the road at Doug Collins 76ers. Trail 49-44. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Dedicated to give you the right coverage you deserve, the discounts you can get as well. Give Scott Owens a call, 242-3770. Hamilton County playing defense. Lady Cardinals have the basketball. Caps has it. Right side to Sutton, top of the key. Sutton will hold. Now crossover dribble back to Caps on the right side. Caps dribbles left. Now goes to Sutton on the left side. Back to Caps in the middle of the floor by the volleyball line. Caps to England. England drives to the free throw line. Back to Caps. Caps will go left side to Sutton. Sutton with it will dribble around behind the volleyball line. Sutton with it. Crisscrosses Morton. Now Sutton throws left side to Caps. 2:38 to go in the third. Woodlawn trails 33-30. Caps to the right wing. Top of the key. Caps with it will dribble out behind the timeline. I should say behind the volleyball line. If it was timeline, it'd be a violation. We're no double timeline here. As Caps misses a free shot, gets her own rebound. Throws up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Rubenacker of Hamilton County. There was a high school gym once in Southern Illinois with a double timeline. It was Thompsonville. Morton throws right side to Weinmiller. Weinmiller to Morton. Morton throws left block to Scrivener. Scrivener back out to Morton. Throws the right side to Weinmiller. Her shot from 15 is good. She is one of the mid-range assassins. Nice shot there. 35-30. Lady Foxes by 5. 1:50 to go in the third. Can Woodlawn survive and get down to 1:48 to go in the third quarter?
We'll see, because now it's a 5-0 run by the Foxes. Again, it's been a quarter of runs. 4-0 Foxes, 4-0 Cardinals, now 5-0 Foxes. We'll see if the Lady Cardinals have an answer.
Caps with it. Now throws it to England left side. England with it. Throws to Sutton on the right wing. Sutton throws it left side to Verhines. 1:30 to go in the third. Woodlawn trails Hamilton County 35-30. Verhines down the lane she goes. Layup up and in. Kinsey Verhines with 6 points. Gets the basket. It's 35-32. Lady Cardinals down 3.
Going to have to depend on this Cosmo offense to get you through all the cuts and curls.
Yep. And it's difficult to defend. You got to credit Hamilton County. They've done a pretty good job. Scribner for a 3, left wing, no good. Hits the floor. Rebound to the floor. Scribner has it. Jump ball called. And he'll stay with the Lady Foxes. With 5 locations in Mount Vernon, Dix-Ina, and right here in Woodlawn, Community First Bank is proud to be the official voice of the showcase. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Hamilton County on inbound. Weinmiller has it on the right side. Dribbles to the top of the key. Throws it left side. Morton, left corner, Scribner. Scribner with it, back to Morton. Her shot from 3 on the way, no good. Off the mark, Caps on the rebound at the free throw line. Caps up the right side of the floor to the front court, stolen away by Morton. Morton will bring it across the timeline, outrace everybody. Morton down, layup good. And that's there, Chris. You can see the leg. Alexa Caps doesn't have it right now. Morton left her behind.
Got the turnover. Could see this, what was developing across the timeline. Picked her position, got the steal, and then was able to beat her back in a foot race.
Sutton to England. England for a shot top of the key. It is a 2. It's 37-34 as the officials looked at each other. England hits a 2, her first points of the game. 16 seconds, Hamilton County with a Weinmiller on the right wing. Dribbles in to 10 feet. Back out to Rubenacker. They go inside to York. York has it, spins, now gives it to Rubenacker. It's off her hand. Ball to the floor, bodies to the floor. Rebound and recovered by Scribner. Over to York on the right block to Rubenacker, right side, 10-footer, good. Alyssa Weinmiller hits a shot from 15 feet. And at the end of 3 quarters, Hamilton County 39, Woodlawn 34. Back to the fourth quarter after this break. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
February brings sweet savings for you and your home at Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn. Get an extra 10 to 15% off all La-Z-Boy recliners, Flexsteel sofas, Paula Deen collection, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, bedrooms, dining rooms, plus more. And Cupid is rocking the General Store with $5 off all tart burners plus a free tart. 25% off all Valentine decor, 20% off all Willow Tree angels, signs, stitcheries, and more. Newell's, where gift bagging and delivery are always free.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911.
This is 50,000 watts of the award-winning Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham, a Withers Broadcasting Superstation.
3 quarters in the book. Woodlawn trails Hamilton County 39-34. The Lady Cardinals have the basketball. Sutton over the Caps in the right corner, dribbles out to the right wing. To England, top of the key. England has to pick up her dribble to Sutton. Lady Cardinals down 5, outscored that quarter 13-8. Verhines with it on the right wing. Verhines will dribble and throw it right side to England. England comes out to the free throw line to Verhines. Verhines down the lane to Sutton, now back out to Caps. Caps with it left side to England. England dribbles, top of the key, leaves it now to Sutton. Sutton retrieves it out behind the volleyball line to Verhines on the left wing, guarded by Scribner to Caps. Caps around Weinmiller, loses the basketball. Ball to the floor, stolen away, Hamilton County. Rubenacker to Weinmiller, up the floor they come. Weinmiller goes it left side to Morton, tip back to Weinmiller, right side Scribner. Scribner left side, left elbow Morton. Morton drives on Caps, now back to Weinmiller, 17-footer up front of the iron. Short rebound, Kinsey Verhines. Dribbles out of trouble, up the side. Gets to England, who broke out behind the defense. Layup Allison, up no good. Rebound York. And England pulls York down to the ground. England, her second, team third. And that's the foul will go against Woodlawn, their third. With 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all your accounts, Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. As soon as this one's over in the postgame show, Chris and I will pick the Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. Left side with it to Scribner. Inside right block to Adams. Back to Weinmiller. Morton, 3 ball on the way. Front of the iron. No good. Rebound. Caps in the lane. Caps comes up the middle of the floor. 1-on-1 with Weinmiller. Caps to the rim. Shot no good in the foul. Weinmiller picks up her first. Second on Hamilton County. And Caps is on line to shoot 2. This will be free throws 3 and 4 for Woodlawn in the game.
She has the right idea. Try to work something down low. At least get yourself to the line and try to get some points and rest simultaneously.
Caps will get there and shoot these 2 free throws.
Just have no chance of legs to drain
First
them.
one's up and in. Or the second one's coming. Second one is up and also good. Caps makes them both. And it is a 39-36 game. Hamilton County has not been able to put away a pesky Woodlawn team. Caps has game-high honors with 15. Passing Morton of Hamilton County with 14. Skip pass right wing to Weinmiller. Back to Morton, top of the key. Left side to Adams. Adams skip. Ball on the floor. Stolen away Sutton. Sutton tried to get it to England. Stolen away by Morton. Morton down the right side. Pull up. Now to York. Right block. Shot off the iron. No good. Tipped out of bounds, and it'll go to Hamilton County. Hamilton County will trigger the inbound. Weinmiller will trigger out of a box set for the Lady Foxes. Weinmiller throws it left side to York. York inside. I should say that was from Adams to York. Stolen away. England's down to the ground. She goes. And we'll have a foul on number 14, Alicia York. That's her second, team third. As she went for the rebound and fouled England.
The crucial possession here at the 6-minute mark of the fourth quarter for the Lady Cardinals, down just 3.
Oh, yeah.
Crucial.
Caps to Sutton. Moving screen. Both the run going into the screen and the screener were dancing over there. It looked like prom night. Caps with it on the right side. Caps dribbles to the top of the key. Over the left side to England. England with it. Dribbles around the top of the key. Now leaves it for Verhines on the right wing. 5:42 in the game. Hamilton County by 3. 39-36. Verhines to Sutton on the right wing. Inside to Caps. Caps to Verhines. Verhines will dribble back out to Sutton. Sutton will pick it back out here behind the volleyball line. Very patient possession here by the Lady Cardinals. Over to Verhines. Verhines has the basketball on the dribble. Looking around, now throws it to England. England shot from 15 short. Ball was not tipped. It's out of bounds, and it'll go to Hamilton County. Harry Kelby thought it was tipped, but I think he's just trying for a call.
Yeah, it wasn't. That was just
Oh,
a shot
now they
throw.
overrule it. I thought it was tipped.
I didn't see it.
I thought it was tipped, and unfortunately for Lady Cardinals, they get the ball back and they turn it over. Now Caps has it up and in. York had the ball taken away from her. She had to go over and defend Sutton.
Well, that
couldn't
was
get there, and Sutton made the basket and
that
it
was
foul
the
line.
case where the right arm was grabbed to take that ball away, and probably should have been a foul, but able to get the point, they get the foul call in her favor. That's a bit of luck there for the Lady Cardinals, but they'll take it.
That's a bit of luck because there wasn't no call. That probably should have been a foul against Woodlawn. However, Sutton is her justice. She misses a free throw. 39-38, Hamilton County by 1. 5 minutes to go in the game. Morton top of the key to Adams. Adams with her right side to Morton. Morton will launch a 17-footer up off the iron, catches the backboard, almost goes in, drops off. Sutton throws it out to England. England can't corral it. Hold by Morton at the timeline. Morton back to the lane, down the lane she goes 3 times over, misses, layup up and in. Morton on the putback.
First point of the quarter.
She has 16, and it's 41-38. We've already seen a game this year where one team was ahead, the other 3 didn't score in the fourth and held on to win. Won't happen here tonight as Hamilton County has 2 points now in the quarter.
Saw a team up after 3, not scoring the fourth quarter and lose, too.
Yes. Happened, by the way, this year. Caps on the right wing. Back to England behind the volleyball line. Double team. England with it has to get rid of it. The defense for Hamilton County turned up a notch on this possession.
Well, and it has. Give them a lot of credit because they're not letting that extra man loose to go provide help side.
Sutton to Verhines to Caps in the right corner. Caps on the dribble, points out to Sutton to come up and get the basketball at the top of the key. Under 4 to go now. Hamilton County leads by 3. Verhines to Sutton in the corner. Sutton dribbles to the lane, left side to Caps. Caps dribbles to the top of the key. Caps to Verhines to Caps. Caps will come to Sutton, top of the key. Sutton to Verhines. Verhines dribbles, now looks, has a double team, has double taken away knee camp on it. Double team now. Now throws it to Hefner. To Caps on the left wing. To the free throw line. Her shot no good, and it'll go out of bounds, and it'll go to Hamilton County.
That was a legless shot there.
That was the fourth legless shot. Had a defender, and as you said, no legs, no lift.
I think was just worried there wasn't going to be an opening anytime soon. Took the first open shot, even if it really wasn't an open shot.
Rattle, left side with it is Gay. Back out to Morton, right side. Shot from Adams coming from 17, front of the iron. Ball rebounded by York. York fights off the defender up and in. Great strength and power by Alicia York. 43-38, Lady Foxes by 5.
That's probably a case where there probably should have been a foul one way or another to give the officials credit for letting them play.
I agree. Probably should have been a foul twice, but we'll play. Caps will launch a three-pointer left wing, front of the iron. No good. Rebounded by Niekamp. Niekamp gets to Morton. Now it's a big possession. Lady Cardinals need a stop. They only have 3 team fouls as well. Morton throws it right side to Gay. In the right corner. Back to Morton, top of the key. Cock is running quickly here in a well-officiated game. Morton throws it left side to Adams. Adams back into York. Found her open, up and in. Defender gambled. York made the shot. 45-38. Hamilton County by 7. 2:31 to go in the ball game here at Woodlawn High School. We'll get you a scoreboard update. This is for you, Chris. In the NHL in the first period, the Rangers at Buffalo are scoreless, and the Penguins at Toronto are scoreless as well, both in the first period. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. If you're paying too much for auto insurance, give Scott Owens a call for a free discount. Double check at 242-3770 like a good neighbor. Scott Owens is there.
Good to see a good Wales Conference match happening there up in the Patrick Division, and then good to see the Wales-Pittsburgh Penguins and the Campbell Conference Toronto Maple Leafs. Of the North Division, no less. I think Pittsburgh was Adams, I remember.
Yeah, one quick off-topic question. Does Sidney Crosby play again?
I won it. Why risk the rest of your life?
Right. I kind of agree.
Still a popular enough name in hockey where for the next probably 2 or 3 years he could probably still look off some endorsement.
Right.
I would actually make the concussion speaking tour and make my money that way. You could probably get $10K a pop.
You might be able to know a guy to hook him up with.
That's true.
Sutton across the timeline. Woodlawn needs a basket. Dribbles to the right wing to Caps top of the key. Caps will go off the dribble left side around 3 defenders. Has to dribble back out. Somebody has to be open. Sutton comes gets the basketball. We trickle under the 2:10 mark in the game. Sutton to Verhines in the wing. Now back to Sutton. Sutton down the lane she goes, and it'll be a hand check foul. That'll be the 5th on Hamilton County. That is on number 32, Marcy Niekamp, her first. Woodlawn will inbound underneath her own basket. Horn goes off. Don't know why. 33, they say. Yeah, something there. 33 got it. Niekamp didn't. Gay got it. That's her third. And now we go back to 32. Got to make up our minds here. Yeah, got to make up our minds. First foul back to Niekamp.
Or as I call him, the other DC.
That's right. England with it on the baseline. Inbound, Sutton tipped away. Great play by Weinmiller. Gets the steal, gets it to Morton. Good defense by the Lady Foxes. Morton on the left wing, top of the key. Weinmiller right side. In the corner, Niekamp back to Weinmiller. When will Woodlawn foul? They only have 3 team fouls. They get it in and tipped away. They're trying to go to New York, and Verhines tipped it out of bounds. Hamilton County will have to inbound underneath their own basket. Weinmiller to trigger. Shows it out left wing to Gay. Back to Weinmiller to Gay. Now on the left wing. Couple of dribbles. She'll throw to Morton. Morton to York. York with it. Now gives it to Morton. One dribble, left side to Gay. Gay with it to Morton. Morton dribbles down to the left wing. Back to Gay. Top of the key. She'll hold. We're at 1:30 to go in the game. Lady Foxes lead Woodlawn 45-38. Been a good ball game. Right corner, and Gay is fouled by Hefner. Hefner picks up her second. That's the 4th on Woodlawn in the half. Woodlawn's got to foul 3 more times. Hamilton County will inbound in the throw-in position in the corner and the baseline where they meet. Weinmiller and the Hefner. Sutton will foul. That's her first. Woodlawn's got to foul 2 more times. The hack of Lady Fox is beginning. Weinmiller inbound in front of the Hamilton County bench. Weinmiller will trigger, throws it into Morton. Sutton looking and has a good steal. Now Morton throws it left side to Gay. They need to get a foul. Hefner has to foul, can't do it. Now they get it over to Niekamp. She's going to be fouled by England. That's her third, team 6. Woodlawn waiting for the steal. If they can't get off the inbounds, then they foul immediately. Hefner's going to get in there and foul. She went over and got directions and instructions.
I feel like she's going to foul.
Yeah, Coach Helbig. Weinmiller sideline, inbounds to Morton across the way. Morton over the right side to Gay. Fouled by Hefner, and Gay will go to the line. Hefner picks up her third, team 7th, and Veronica Gay will go to the line. She's not scored in the game, hasn't taken a free throw. Good pick for Woodlawn, at least on paper, it looks like.
Had a shot early on, I think the second shot of the ball game, actually. Back in the first quarter.
Free throw up and in by Gay. Knocked that one down, her first point.
Don't judge a book by its cover, however.
7th Lady Fox's score in the ball game, 46-38. Next free throw up, no good. Rebound in the corner by Sutton. Sutton gets it up to Cap. It's an 8-point game with a minute to go. Sutton to the timeline, down the lane, down the right side, fade away from the block, good. Cap scores, timeout, Woodlawn. 46-40 with exactly a minute to go in the ball game. See somebody used one down there too.
Yeah.
Must be pictures, senior pictures.
That or he's just that excited about the big conference battle on Friday night.
I doubt that. I mean,
is that away or is that home?
That's a home game against Sisney.
I knew that.
Home game against Sisney. And then Woodlawn will be at Madison. Busy week.
Where are we at Friday night? I don't even know where we are the rest
Tomorrow
of the
night, you and I are at Marion.
94.1
FM, Lady Rams at Marion. Video on mywithusradio.com.
We do that, don't we?
And Friday, we are at Belleville Altoff with the Rams.
Yeah.
94.1 FM, mywithusradio.com, live video.
Yeah.
Saturday's when the split happens. I go to Nashville for Woodlawn Madison.
I think we're getting a divorce, I think.
At 4:30. And then you are at Mount Vernon for the Kaiser Eisenhower with Jeff Lonan at 6:15, 6:20 or so.
Yeah, Lonan and I are going to like Ike. We're going to see if we can't just take it from you right after you're done. That's what we're going to try to do.
And then Monday we're at Wayne City for 2 games. Tuesday I'm at Waltonville Cessna for a game.
I'm in Cahokia.
You're in Cahokia Tuesday night.
With video.
Waltonville, yeah, with video. We'll get to that later. Facebook, WMIX Sports, that's a great place to look. With the basketball, York goes it up, she's fouled. York will go to the line. Huh?
So it keeps me sane.
Oh, yeah.
That's Facebook. How I know where I'm going today.
Oh, that's the 4th foul of Hefner. Remember, you can follow us on Twitter at 94Sports for constant updates on games and things.
You ever heard back from that guy that sent you the funny text message?
No, he has stopped. I don't know where he's went to. Ball out of bounds off the missed free throw. Stay with Hamilton County. I haven't asked to call to him later tonight. That may be a counseling session. I gave it time last night.
You should see him in person on the Sabbath.
I will see him on the Sabbath. Looking forward to that. Hamilton County with the basketball. Morton of Weinmiller on the left wing. She's fouled by Cap.
Her first.
Team 7th, 9th on Woodlawn. Weinmiller to the line. She hasn't been there yet till tonight. 46-40. Lady Rams looking for win number 15 tomorrow night at Marion. Mount Vernon Rams with a tough one at Altoff this weekend.
Tough place to play.
Tough one Saturday with Eisenhower coming in.
Yeah, Ike.
Last time Ike makes a trip to Mount Vernon. Last free throw there by Weinmiller. No good. Caps on the rebound. Lady Cardinals down 6. Sutton's got Hefner back behind the defense. Hefner's shot no good. England on the rebound puts it up and in. England gets the basket, 46-42. Hamilton County, though, has got Niekamp back behind the defense. England cuts her off. England fouls. England fouls. That's her 4th.
That'll be 2 shots this time.
2 shots.
Slide to the left.
Slide to the right.
10th
foul, man. 2 shots. Yeah.
That text message was hilarious.
It was. It's still funny even now. Niekamp misses the first. Hamilton County, right now, 1 out of 4 from the free throw line.
Well, there's 2 things to be frustrated about here. One for each team. If you're Woodlawn, you're frustrated to be so close and not there yet. If you're Hamilton County, you know you shouldn't be this close.
Shot up and in by Niekamp. That's their 9th point of the game. 47-42. Lady Cardinals down 5 deep points quickly. Sutton between the circles, goes it left side to Cap. Cap to the outside, now goes to Verheyen to Cap. Long 3 on the way from Cap. Good! Timeout Woodlawn. Caps have 7 in the quarter, 20 in the game. It's 47-45, Hamilton County, with 18 seconds to go. What a shot there by Alexa Cap.
Yeah. And give a lot of credit to Kinsey Verheyen there. With 4 fouls, she cleared everybody out. I mean, it was one of those group hug type things. She got everybody out of the way and got Alexa Cap that good look from 3-point line.
Yeah.
I mean, literally. I have no idea why I'm moving my arms. I always talk with my hands on radio broadcasts, but I mean, nobody can really see it except people here. But kind of cleared everybody out.
18 seconds to go.
Like this.
47-45. Hamilton County by 2. They'll have the basketball length of the floor to go. Triggering the inbound will be Adams. And Lady Fox is set up in a box set. 2 at the free throw lane, 2 at the half line. Adams to trigger. She's looking for Morton, gets it into Morton, fouled by Caps. Caps will pick up her second foul. Morton will go to the other end and shoot free throws. Made her only 2 free throw attempts tonight, way back in the first quarter.
I believe those were actually her third and fourth points of the ball game, if I remember correctly.
Yes. 17 seconds to go. If you look at your scorebook, you remember exactly. Heffner will come in. Luking will come out. She came in to foul. Heffner came back in with 4 fouls. Luking will have to stay in because of 2 shots. Nice try, though. Got to see if he can forge the old rules. Morton will shoot 2. First one's up and rattles out.
Wow, I'm very
front row. Heffner in. Luking out. 1 more. Morton will get 1 more. Shot is up and good. Morton makes 1 out of 2. 3-point game. Woodlawn go for the tie, go for a quick 2. Sutton across the timeline of 14 seconds. Sutton wasting time. This looks like last night. Sutton now picked up the dribble to Caps. Caps goes and shoots a 16-footer up. No good. Rebound weak side to Niekamp. Niekamp gets it to Adams. Adams is fouled by Sutton. Woodlawn took too long to get into the offense. And 3-point game. Not sure what the issue was, Chris, but Woodlawn took a lot of time to get into that offense.
Well, and just there was a sense of urgency, Danny, but it was a sense of panicked urgency. Just trying to get it across the timeline as fast as they could, and just the set never developed anywhere. I mean, there was no attempt at it. There wasn't a look at it. There was nothing. And so then you're forced into a shot you don't want down 3 and from 2-point land with no time to really make anything happen on the basically on the opposite end if he does miss a free throw.
1 second to go. Adams missed the first. She has to miss this one if Woodlawn wants to have an attempt to try to tie it on long 3. 4 Lady Cardinals down underneath the basket. If I'm Adams, I'd probably miss it. Her shot is up and in. That's 4-point. That's a winner. Adams has a 4-point. It will not be enough as Caps launches one from 3-quarter court. Final score tonight, Hamilton County 49, Woodlawn 45. We'll step back and come back with the Stetzer Auto Body postgame show. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. Outwork, outplay, outsmart, all the rest. I am talking about the 2012 Ford F-150. With 4 high-tech engines, including our revolutionary EcoBoost, the toughest truck lineup in the class is also the most powerful and the most fuel efficient. It tows the most, up to 11,300 pounds. It hauls the most, up to 3,120 pounds. It generates the most available power, up to 411 horsepower. It gets you the most bang for your buck at the pump, up to 23 miles per gallon highway. 9 distinctive models, 3 cab configurations, 3 box lanes. Whatever you need a truck to do best, the 2012 Ford F-150 lineup delivers. Come into Ford Square today and find out why the Ford F-150 pickup is the best truck out there at 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Has your bank recently stopped offering free checking? Don't get burned by all the fees. Switch to People's National Bank today. People's National Bank's free checking includes a free Visa check card, free bill pay, and free online banking, as well as unlimited check writing. People's National Bank, proudly serving Southern Illinois since 1909. People's National Bank, member FDIC. Non-usage fees may apply.
Long hours, inconsistent schedules, minimum wage, or a salary that barely keeps you above the poverty line. All you need is a better opportunity. Ren Lake College has your opportunity. The healthcare field continues to grow, and RLC can put you on the path to a great career. Openings are available in 5 healthcare programs: health information technology, medical laboratory technology,
occupational therapy assistant, surgical technology, and veterinary technology. These 5 programs are offered through the Southern Illinois Collegiate Common Market, with general courses offered at Rend Lake College and core courses offered at the SICCM facilities in Heron. Your fast track to a great opportunity starts here. You better hurry. Applications are due by March 1st. Why wait for a great opportunity? Find out more about these programs at rlc.edu. Rend Lake College has been the vehicle to a brighter future for over 40 years. rlc.edu.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the collision pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
This is the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX. The Sesser Auto Body postgame show starts now.
Welcome back to the Size Gymnasium at Woodlawn High School. Final score tonight, Hamilton County defeats Woodlawn 49-45. This is the Sesser Auto Body postgame show. They're pre-approved by most insurance companies. This means Sesser Auto Body can get your vehicle back on the road faster. Next time you have a collision, see the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. Woodlawn Lady Cardinals fall to 12-12 on the season, losing tonight 49-45. Hamilton County gets their 20th win of the season to go to 20-8 on the season here tonight in this contest. We're going to step out for a break. When we come back, we'll have the scoring and stats from this ball game that was just completed in front of us. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
February brings sweet savings for you and your home at Knoll Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn. Get an extra 10 to 15% off all La-Z-Boy recliners, Flexsteel sofas, Paula Deen collection, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, bedrooms, dining rooms, plus more. And Cupid is rocking the General Store with $5 off all card burners plus a free card. 25% off all Valentine decor, 20% off all Willow Tree angels, signs, stitcheries, and more. Knowles, where gift bagging and delivery are always free.
When it comes to bone and joint care, only one name should come to mind. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Your fellowship-trained physician's first priority is specialized orthopedic care, ranging from total joint replacement and spine surgery to shoulder surgery and sports medicine. Our surgeons provide a wide range of specialized treatments that are unparalleled anywhere in Southern Illinois. Located on Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon and St. Mary's Good Samaritans in campus, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Discover the difference.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon, or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
Stick a reminder on your phone. Jot it down on the calendar. Or tie a string on your finger. Don't miss the Saturday Sports Show every week after the 8 o'clock news on AM 940 and MyWithersRadio.com. Scores, guests, content, networking, knowledge, the occasional argument, yada, yada, yada. We do it all. You might say we're a little versatile. It's the Saturday Sports Show on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com, courtesy of Crossroads Community Hospital. Streaming worldwide on MyWithersRadio.com. This is 94.1 FM WMIX, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham, a free service from Withers Broadcasting.
Welcome back to Size Gymnasium at Woodlawn, with the Woodlawn Cardinals, Lady Cardinals, lose tonight to Hamilton County. 49-45. This is the Sesser Auto Body postgame show. Sometimes things happen in an automobile that are beyond your control. When they do, take your vehicle to Sesser Auto Body. They can get you back on the road quicker in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. Danny Zawinski for the voice of Mount Vernon Athletics on WMIX. Chris Hugo alongside Chris. You have those scoring and stats from this ball game.
Yeah, I do. First, we'll take a look, of course, to the team stats for the game. The Lady Foxes were 20 of 35 for 57%, 0 of 4 from three-point land. From the floor, they were 20 of 39 for 51%. Lady Cardinals, meanwhile, were 14 of 34 from the inside for 41%, 5 of 9 from three-point land for 56%. From the floor, shooting 44%. They were 19 of 43. free throw shooting in favor of the Foxes, 9 of 18 for 50%. They were 4 of 4 in the first half, then just 5 of 14 in the second half. 2 of 5 for the game for the Lady Cardinals. They were 40%. Rebounding edge ended up with the Foxes, 23-21. Lady Cardinals had 14 defensive boards, just 7 on the offensive glass. Foxes had 17 defensive rebounds, 6 offensive rebounds. Turnover disadvantage belonged to the Foxes, oddly enough, 13-9. Taking a look at your individual scores, just 4 in the book. I should say the column for the Lady Cardinals, led by Alexa Katz with her game-high 20. Leah Sutton, congratulations, gets her 1,000th career point tonight back in the first quarter. She finishes with 15. Kinsey Verhines finishes with 6. And Allison England has 4 to give the Lady Cardinals 45. For the Foxes, they had about 7 in the column. They were led by Emma Morton, 17 points. 9 apiece from Alicia York and Marcy Niekamp. 6 from Alyssa Weinmiller. 4 from Dana Rubenacker. 3 from Lucinda Adams. And a free throw from Veronica Gay gives us our final score. The Lady Foxes 49, Lady Cardinals 45.
49-45. Woodlawn loses here tonight. We're going to take a break and come back and pick your Crossroads Community Hospital Player of the Game. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. Daily schedules, scores, and more. Like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the showcase on WMIX.
Chester Auto Body postgame show reminds you to drive safe on the way home tonight from this game. Next time you have an accident, see the Collision Pros at Chester Auto Body gets you back on the road faster at Chester Auto Body, 602 South Park in Chester. Chris Hugo, you have the opportunity to pick the Crossroads Community Hospital Player of the Game, and your pick is?
It is Leah Sutton. I know Alexa Katz had a game-high 20 points tonight, but Leah Sutton scored 1,000 for her career tonight back in the first quarter on a 3-ball that gave her 5 for the quarter. With 15 points tonight, Leah Sutton, of course, is my Crossroads Community Hospital Player of the Game.
Crossroads Community Hospital, one of the hospitals where healthcare should be, and Leah Sutton is your Player of the Game. Chris and I are going to wrap it up here from Sides Gymnasium tonight. Woodlawn loses to Hamilton County, 49-45. For Avery Barton back in the studio for Chris Hugo, I'm Denny Zwitzky signing off. Thank you for listening, and good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase, sponsored by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. The Jefferson County Basketball Showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Cesar Auto Body, Newell Furniture, and the General Store in Woodlawn, Rend Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And by Coach House Garages, Ford Square, King City Chrysler. You can count on us, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank. For inside information before, during, and after the game, follow us on Twitter at 94sports or like WMIX Sports on Facebook. We are your home for news, talk, sports, and today's hot country. WMIX.